Okay. Oh, you don't know how much scuff I'm having right now. I saw you guys. Thank you for telling me you couldn't hear me, but my good golly gosh, I am having the worst. As you can see, you can't see the game either. We're having... it was working before! I upgraded my PC today. Can you tell? And everything's... I've just realized I also didn't change my my thing. My Twitch, because I'm a smart girl like that too. Yeah, game, Doko, upgrade your PC. I know, I didn't want to, but my fiance was like, oh, you should, because security and all that, and he's a smart cookie. I listened to him, and he is right, but I'm not happy about it. And neither is my PC. Okay, let's try actually get the game working. What's working? Blah, 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 blah. Specific window. Limbus, go. Oh, thank you! I saw your announcement and things work out for the future. I keep watching noise. Thank you. I appreciate that. Why? Why? It was working! I know. He's always bloody right. You know those, like, mugs you get where it's like, Mr. Right and Mr. She's always right? It's completely the opposite for us. It's Mrs. Right and Mr. He's always right, because he's always right. He's always right. I can't... It's just... he's always right. Why? Where is this game? Where is my game? Where is my Vigi game? Why can't I see my Vigi game? I don't know. I don't know why it's not working today. We have so much gacha to play, but it's not doing it. Let me, like, close and reopen Limbus, maybe. Limbusy. Let's see if we can at least get... Let's see, you got the streamer bot bit. There we go. That's something. But not the actual game. Okay, will we get the sound? That would also be good. Oh, we got the sound from it! That's great! We just don't have the visuals right now. Why? I don't know. Doing this. I'm just gonna... try something silly. Something incredibly silly. What is it? We're just gonna have to keep trying things until it works! Variety burst game. It's an invisible burst game right now. I don't know why, it just is. I literally had it ready and going before the stream, and then the stream started, and here we are. This is the worst scuff I've ever had. Scuff. I'm just gonna call this please work for the love of God. If my game capture is called that, then it's gotta work, right? Specific window, Limbus. Okay. What if... Nope. I don't. Why? And you know what's also good? Welcome to Bridie's stream, where you only see Bridie and only hear the game. Yeah, this is the blind gaming simulator where you can't see the game. You just have me commenting on what's going on. this happened. How doth... I don't know what I did! But it worked! We're there! Okay, thank God. May we have no more scuff for the rest of the stream. Pretty, please. We wish, we hope, we pray. I just want to get through the rest of the stream without any more scuff. So let's go into the scuff universe. Oh, moving my team. Everything is now fine. We lived, bitch.
오늘따라 별이 박사.
Hi, Dawn.
관리자
I
나리께서도
missed you.
별이 보여?
Okay, let's go straight to this canto, I guess. In the Scuffyverse, indubitably. So, clear chapter 2. So I'm gonna get the mirrors after the next chapter, I guess? Canto 2. Let's get straight into it. Scuff is content. It is also stress. Enter. See the star. Figures get it the second the game starts working. Bro, I'm sorry. The bus wasn't all that lively. The bus wasn't all that lively. I could hear Rodeo and Roger is very similar words. I could hear Roger's occasional quips or Heathcliff starting pointless quarrels with someone. Probably Don Quixote or Sinclair. Don is probably very easy to wind up. It's time for D&D and lore. Yeah, wait, what? Is it Don time? And Ryoshu demanding a source of heat to light her cigarette, having run out of lighter fluid. Amidst the gripes and disorder, Gregor was pretty much the only sinner I could rely on to willingly turn the moon around. But now he was one of the quietest. He was just staring out through the window, seemingly lost in deep thought. Hey, Virgie! One thing was for sure. If anyone were to blame for trashing the mood on this bus, it would be Virgilus. The road to the Golden Borough was an awfully arduous one, putting us on the brink of death and some past that several times, not to mention the occasions when we almost ended up unemployed. What's worse, death or unemployment? Yet Virgilus refused to see from our perspective. Given the circumstance, it's only natural for our sinners to be palpably disgruntled. Tired of the silent treatment, Ishmael spoke up.
이제 다음 장소는 어디인지 정도는
Could you tell me where the
말해줘야
next
되는 거 아닌가요?
destination is now, at least?
실례했군.
Sorry about that.
너희에게 임무를
I was
설명해줄
wondering whether
가치가
briefing the
있을지
mission to you,
고민하던
miscreants, would be worth the
참이었어.
effort. Fuck you, Virgie.
나 서운해지는
Why
거야.
send us down there? Well, I suppose you
몸이
need to send us
지나칠수록
down there
더
because we
풍요해진다는
need to
거
like
몰라?
unlock it. Because I'm guessing if we didn't have Gregor down there, we wouldn't get, you know, the trip that we went on. Huh, you're hurting me with a cold shoulder. You don't know that kids kids falling behind need more love.
간곡히 부탁하건대
And let me lead
이번만큼은
not
망신을
to
시켜주지
embarrass
않으면
this time.
좋겠어. 오합지졸을 데리고
I sure don't want to
소풍가는
look like a
교사로
teacher
보이고 싶진
taking a bunch
않으니까.
of grade schools off for a picnic.
특히 우리
I have high
로지온에게
hopes for you,
기대가
in
더욱
particular, Rodion.
이번엔 훌륭한 가이드가
You might
되어줄
just
수도
make a good guide for
있을
this
거고.
tour. Huh?
내가
I know I'm a
대단하다는 건
big
알고
deal,
있지만
but
모르는
I don't
것까지
think I could be a
가이드하기에는
guide for a place I don't know.
걱정 마.
No worries. We're
익숙하다
heading to a
못해
location
친숙한
you should
곳일
be more than
테니.
familiar with. I haven't heard about the second anniversary. I really only hear about what you guys talk about on the Discord. god. But don't worry, if you do spoiler tag it, I don't click it in that channel, because that's forbidden. I will not look.
돈에 잠길 수도
A nest of hedonism where you can drown in money or be drained of everything you have.
제이사다.
J-Corpse. Oh lord. You made her frown. Great. Even Roger has gone quiet now. Wonderful.
뭐
Well,
이참에
suppose it wouldn't be so bad to wink big while we're at it. Oi, someone want to wake me up when we get there? That is the best thing you can do, Heathcliff. You can't cause as much trouble while you're sleeping. So I just gotta realize how big that bat is. Like if you... That bat's gotta come up to like his hip, right? That's a big bat.
공교롭게도 이번엔 지부 앞까지 모셔다 주지
Coincidentally, the
못하게
bus will be unable to
되었습니다,
take you
손님.
to the right branch building near this time, dear passenger.
카론,
Karen,
정차.
park it.
카론,
Karen. 정차가 뭐야?
What's park?
멈추란 뜻이다.
It means stop.
멈추는 건 빨간색.
Stops are red.
카론이 맛없어.
Reds taste bad to Charon. Grumbling, Charon hits the brakes without warning, sending most of the sinners flying face first into the seats and flinging others off theirs. Where did this child learn to drive? I don't think Charon is qualified. I was, of course, powerless against the inertia. A cacophony of complaints and shouts erupted, although I didn't get to hear the sinners' ramblings in clear detail. I'm willing to bet a good half of them were profanities, so maybe I'm better off not knowing.
힘이 넘치는 건 좋군.
Good to see you all full of energy. Now, out!
목적지까지는
The
한참 남았던데.
destination still seemed rather
택시를
far.
불러줄 건가요?
Ah, will you call a taxi for us?
파우스트 씨가 자세히
As Miss
설명해 주겠지만
Faust will explain in
이번엔
detail,
지난번 임무와는
this
많은
mission is
차이가
going to
있을
be quite
겁니다.
different from our last.
Dante.
Dante,
왜냐하면
this is
이번엔
because the
황금가지를
location
탈환해야
of
할
the Golden
곳은
Borough
카지노에
is in the underground
지하니까.
of a casino. Are we Ocean's 11 heisting it? That's great.
설마 저 골목 한가운데
You mean to
있는
tell us that it's among the
번쩍번쩍한
brightly lit
건물들인가?
buildings standing at the center of the street?
그래.
That's right.
저것들 중
It's one of
하나다.
those.
지난번 잠입했던
The
로보토미
lobotomy
지부는
branch facility
오랫동안 방치된
we
곳이었죠.
infiltrated last time was one that had been neglected for quite a while.
그럼 그게
So you mean
특수한 경우였다는 뜻인가요?
That was the exception?
이렇게 보면 머리를
See,
굴릴
it's
줄 아는
times like
직원이
this
없는
that
것도
remind me our
아닌데
team doesn't necessarily lack
예전
critical
작전은
thinkers.
왜 그렇게
It really
무참하게
does make me wonder how you managed to
망쳤을까?
blunder your previous mission even more. Shut up.
황금가지는 많은
The
기술이
Golden Borough
응축된
is a potent energy
강력한
source,
에너지원이다.
holding the essence of many technological
강한
marvels.
에너지는
For such
자연스럽게
fonts of
돈과
energy will
사람들을
attract
불러오고 순식간에 그 위에 문명이
such fonts of
생겨버리지.
energy will attract flows of wealth and people. In no time, a whole civilization is built on top of it.
그렇기에 이후로
Therefore,
방문할
it's
곳도
likely that future
다른 집단들이 자리를
destinations will
메우고
have been
있을
occupied by
가능성이
other
크죠.
factions and their structures,
또한
which in turn
카지노 외에
indicates that we should be
온갖
prepared
곳들을
to visit a
방문해야
wide
한다는
variety
뜻이기도
of
합니다.
venues, in addition to this casino. Wonderful plot reason to go to many places.
처음 임무는 비교적
It also
쉬운
means that your
편이었다는
first
뜻이기도
mission was a
하지.
relatively easy one, yet
멋들어지게
somehow you
실패해버렸지만.
snatched defeat. You guys say I do that all the time. Snatch defeat from the wide open maws of success. I see you've been quoting at me this whole time, you cheat. Does he usually hold grudges that long? Yeah.
모르지.
Don't ask me.
단테나 우리나 봤던
I
기간은
haven't
별반 차이가
known him
없으니까.
much longer than you have.
뭐라 그랬지? 림버스
What did he
컴퍼니에
say
입사한
again?
걸 환영한다.
Something like,
나는
welcome to
안내자,
Limbus Company, I'm your
베르기니우스라고
guide
하지.
Virgilus and all that.
방금 되게 잘 따라하지 않았어?
Pretty good impression, wasn't it? No. I don't think it was, sweetie. It's okay.
그러고 보니
무게를 엄청 잡긴 했지.
You got this authoritative tone down
입사하자마자
to a T,
퇴직원을
I'll
내도
give you
되는지
that.
물어볼
I had to
뻔했다니까.
hold myself back from asking if I could resign right after joining. I get the feeling the rest of you thought the same.
무슨 소리요?
Nonsense! Twas a day to go down in history, beckoned by the red gaze himself. Truly, there is no honor greater than a color addressing your...
I
I guess he does have a fan after all. I mean, he had two fans. I mean, the guy from our last place, Dickhead, he too was a fan of the red gaze.
그러게나 말이야.
True that. With their spirits lifted, Roger and Gregor began to chuckle. Ah, the white ant and the bug uncle. They get along so well. They are sweet.
다들 말이 필요 이상으로 많군.
There's more talking than necessary. I really do
세
not
번째
wish for there to be
만들고
intrigues
싶게
behind a
하진
third
않았으면
rule for this bus
좋겠는데.
ride.
아, 그
Come
직원들끼리 상사
on,
욕 좀 할
give
수
the
있지.
employees some room to
되게
badmouth their boss. You're being totally petty.
다음엔 째째한 내가
Next
듣지
time,
못하는
do it
곳에서
out of
해줬으면
earshot.
좋겠어.
It's a bus. Why are they supposed to do it?
난 보기보다
I'm more
상처를
fragile
잘
than I look,
받거든.
you see. I mean, that would be why you're gonna, like, you're the red gaze. Cause, like, if you're the red gaze, then you're good at glaring at people, right? And that means you get angry. It's a very big bus. Oh, okay. They seem to imply that it's basically a one-room bus, but I guess I just haven't seen a lot of the bus yet. But hello, Maxa. Hello, Naka-chan. I didn't say hi to everyone because I got so distracted by my scuff. So 1 second. Let pause a minute. I need to say hi to everyone. So hello, Richter. Hello, Normal Size Phantom. Hello, Rahel. Hello, Exnum. Hello, Scarlet Silver Iron. Hello, Dermaid. Hello, Neocromancer. And hello, Nozome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I do apologize. We had a bit of a rough start to the stream. It's fine. We got there. Oh my god, hi.
다들 이만 하차하지.
Right time to get up and at it.
이번엔
I sure
부디
hope you come back with the golden
황금가지를
borough in your
든 채로
hands this
만나게 되면
time.
좋겠군.
Hello.
이번에도 실패하면 어떻게 할
20
건데?
minutes into the stream. Hello. She got there eventually, okay? And if we bugger it twice. I love Heathcliff's lines. He uses bugger and bloody hell and piss. And it's so British and I love it.
혹시 모르지.
Who knows? Sharon
가방이
might suddenly
갑자기
forget what
개폐
button to
버튼을
press to open the
잊어버려서.
door for you.
문이 안
버튼 빨간색,
Button. Red.
마동색이야.
Yucky color.
이거 순 미친놈.
You want daft bloke. Ah, I love his dialogue. I love the way he's written.
네,
So
뭐
British. You gang.
네모.
And
그럼
that
뭔데?
means
내리자 머저리들.
shorthand
이란
for
뜻이다.
useless idiotic travelers. Go abscond now. That was a hell of a shorthand. Heathcliff glared at Ryoshu, insults welling up in his throat, only to then expel a loud sigh. He held himself back. He resigned uncharacteristically, as if he came to the realization that killing her wouldn't solve anything. Oh my god, he's learning. Holy shit. The pawn shop. You can configure a team for of your 12 sinners and their identities. Why is it only just telling me this now? In the second canto? Project Moon tutorials for you, I guess. The sinners window, selecting the identity. And then, yep, I know how to do that. Yep. All team menus, you can press and hold the identity portrait to view some stuff. That's good, that's an information. Select this button to view your battle announcers list. You can choose which battle announcers accompany you in battle. Oh, that's true. I have a Netty announcer, so I should probably use that. I was wondering what announcers were. If for some reason you do reinstall, it shows you all the menu tutorials if you've done all the content in the game. Select from a list of keywords for your team, pre-configs. You can view the following information: all identities, ego resources, backup units. Okay. In chain battles, SP loss due to an ally death listed with base factors. If an ally is defeated mid-encounter, the backup unit next in the deployment order will replace them. When a deployed unit is defeated, its support passive will activate instead of its combat passive. When a backup unit is substituted, its combat passive will activate instead of its support passive. That makes sense. In chain battles, the indicator that shows the number of waves shows the total number of enemies, the number of defeated enemies instead. However, this indicator does not take into account the extra enemies that are summoned due to certain conditions. Okay. Good to know. That was a bit of extra info. I didn't realize about this. Because oh, Pierre and Jack. Nelly! As in Wuthering Nelly! Oh, I want Nelly. Yesy! I have Nettie. We should throw on Nettie because I can.
제 이름은 알죠? 넷자예요. 안전하지 않.
Oh yeah, I do have
재촉지
some
마시오.
ideas.
어련히
I
가겠지.
got this one, but obviously it's not as good as that. But you guys said that one was pretty good too. Kamiyoshi Nelly. Yeah.
재촉지 마시오.
And we had
어련히
a
가겠지.
new assistant manager. That was it. Someone better than what we got? I don't know. Let's throw it on there. Who do we want to use for support today? Should we have an OT support? What we got on the OT support lists? Magic Bullet OT? Why not? Outie, not OT. I keep getting confused. One, two, three, four, five. Tomato!
순수했던 나날로.
계획을 설명드리죠.
Allow me to give you a rundown of the plan.
황금가지에
Our
도달하기
primary
위해서
objective is to
최우선이 되어야 할
infiltrate the
건
casino unsuspected.
전원 카지노 무사
It would be
잠입입니다.
critical for successful recovery of the Golden
저희가
Borough.
알아낸 정보에 의하면
According to the information we've acquired, the casino has 3
일반
entrances.
손님들이
One is for
출입하는
ordinary visitors, one reserved for VIPs, and lastly the back door used by employees.
저희는 각
We'll
입구에
split
한
into 3
줄씩
groups of 4
4명은
sinners,
카지노 딜러,
each to cover
4명은
each
일반
entrance.
손님,
4 of us will
4명은
disguise
VIP 손님으로
as
위장한 후
croupiers,
흩어져서
4
출입을
will
할
pose
겁니다.
as guests, and 4 will play the role of
확실히
VIPs.
집단으로 다닐수록 눈에
Working in
띄지.
smaller groups will certainly draw less attention.
무리 짓는 것보단
It's wiser to
흩어지는 것이
divide
적당하오.
rather than unite. Yeah, the Pew Pew boss.
누가 어떤 역할을 맡을지는 나눠드린 봉투를 열어서 확인하세요.
Open the envelopes I gave out to confirm the role you've been
그리고
assigned.
이번 작전에서
Also,
마저도
the higher-ups
황금가지
expressed
탈환에
concern
실패할
over our performance.
앞으로의 계획에
They stressed
차질이
that the
생길
company's future plans
일선의 우려가
hinge on whether
있었어요.
we can retrieve the Golden Borough through this
그래서
operation.
이번엔
Therefore, we will
합동 작전으로
collaborate
갑니다.
on a joint operation. With who?
보다 전문적이고
Our
노련한
partner
이들로
is a
이루어진
special forces unit
Limbus Company
consisting of
특수부대.
professionals and
지금은
veterans. I believe they are now
클리어
monikered
부사라고
the
불리던가요.
LCC,
잠입 작전에서만큼은
short for the
저희보다
Limbus
우수하다고
Company
말할 수 있을
Clearance
겁니다.
Department. Rest assured that they are our betters, at least in espionage
이미 이
operations.
정도로도
I
충분히 많다고
thought 12
생각하는데요.
people was already a crowd.
숫자가 중요한 게 아니라는 사실을
Guess
드디어
someone finally
깨달았나 봐.
realized that more isn't always merrier.
우와, 다른 부서를 보는 건
Wowzers!
처음이네요.
I haven't met
어디
staff from
계시나요?
other teams before. Just where could they be? I love Honglu. I love me a positive baby. Honglu looked around, expecting Faust to bring them forward for introductions any second. Needless to say, no one showed up like he expected.
우린 전당포로 갑니다.
We'll be heading to the pawn shop.
요새도 그런 가게들이
Is
있나?
pawning still a thing these days?
이곳은 전당포의 거리라고도
We're in the
불리는 만큼
so-called
대부분의
pawnbrokers
가게가
avenue.
전당포를
Most
담하고
business
있어요.
double as pawn shops here.
저 가게가 합류 지점이에요.
That place is our rendezvous.
들어가죠.
Let's head inside. More people! Yay! I love Honglu. Wowzers! Only sweet boys say wowzers. Only sweet baby boys. Win rate.
여자 교전 시작.
I'm gonna claim that I thought of this before just now.
일이라도 하십시오.
Wowzers! I know, right? Only sweeties say wowzers.
로자 교전 시작.
But giving LT a range thing is probably good considering I have two full stop units, so that makes sense. Many guns on my side. We're the gun team.
참하구만.
Pew, pew, pew.
사실은 그렇게 대단한 일도 아니에요.
타깃 도착. 1시간.
혹시 칭찬을 받았다면
일발 장전.
엔젤라님이나
It's fun hearing Nettie again!
제가 아니에요.
깔끔한 헤드샷.
Though he's definitely not very high up in the list of Seraph I would have wanted. I'm still happy to have him.
너무 우르르 들어오는 거 아니요? 가뜩이나 좁아터진 가게구만.
Ain't you too many visitors at once? Shop's cramped as it is.
트럼프로 볼 거요? 아니면
Oh
마작적으로 볼
god,
거요?
he's American. Y'all prefer your luck? Y'all prefer your luck of the draw or trumps or mahjong? As we entered the shop, we were met with a gruff greeting of an old pawn shop
저게
broker.
뭐라는 거냐?
What's this blighter on about?
저만
Am I the
제2사
only
안내
one
책자
here who
읽어온
read
거예요?
up on Nesta J?
베르길리우스 씨가
Virgil
떠나기
gave us a
전에 한
pamphlet
번씩
to
읽어보라고 했잖아요.
Virgilus gave us a pamphlet to peruse before we left.
뭐,
Well, I
표지 정도는 봤던
think
것
I
같기도
remember
하고.
glancing at the cover. Guys, honestly. So I'm gonna take a bet. Ishmael read it, Outie read it, Sinclair maybe read it. That's it. Honlu might have. He might have read it like a tourist thing. He might have been quite excited.
이곳에서는 그날 하루의 운에 따라서
Yeah,
받을 수
you
있는
get loaned.
지불금도
Hey, you'll get
달라져요.
loaned different amounts depending on your fortune for the day.
대복이면 값을 더
If you draw a
치러주겠지만
great boon, you
흉에
get extra
가까워질수록
cash, while
본전도
misfortune means
무건지게 되는
far
거죠.
less than what the pawn is worth.
아, 그러고 보니 우리
that
집은 아예
reminds
점을
me.
보는 사람들을
Our family had
정식으로
hired
고용하기도
dedicated
했어요.
fortune tellers.
집을 나오기 직전에 봤던
They drew a
점에
great
대복을
boon for
뽑았는데
me in the
이렇게 다
divination
같이
they
만날
performed before I
운명을
left.
암시한 거였나
That
봐요.
must have been a sign that I would join all of you wonderful people on our journey. What a sweet boy.
와, 유복한 집에서 신선 노름이나
Wow,
해왔던 게 당신의
really?
운명이라니.
So indulgently
저도
and
다음에는
lofty
그런 운명으로
leisure
태어나길
on your
기도해야겠네요.
grand estate was your fated life. Maybe I should pray that I'm born that rich if there's a next time.
난 사양이야.
I'm
저런
good.
놈들이
It's
알고
well-off
보면
folks
더
like him that
더럽게
tend to play
노는
dirty.
법이거든.
Yeah, you would fucking know.
그럴 수도 있겠네요. 저도
You
어렸을
might be
때부터
right.
제
I didn't
동생하고는
like to get
같이
along
놀기
with my
싫었던
younger
것
siblings
같아요.
in childhood.
맨날
Always
반칙을
trying to
쓰면서
cheat
심술을
and
부렸거든요.
grouch if things didn't go as desired.
아니 내가 말한 건
No,
그런
that's
뜻이
not
아니고.
what I'm getting at.
다들 점 볼 거요 말 거요?
So do you want to get a fortune or not?
그런데 시방
Forget
저당 잡을
about
걸
that.
가지고
Do
있긴
you
한
people even
거요?
have anything to
다들
pawn?
행색이
I'm not seeing any wealth on ya. The pawnbroker glanced over each sinner with a dubious look until his eyes landed on me.
저 시계 머리
That clockhead might be worth a sum.
얼마로 예상하는데 영감?
How much do you think they sell for, old pal? Roger, I am not for sale!
연락 받으셨을지 모르겠지만
Were
저희는
likely
림버스
contacted
컴퍼니
in
소속으로
advance. We are from Limbus Company, and yes, Maxwell, we are in Canto 2. Unfortunately, neither the sinners nor the pawnbroker were paying attention to Faust's words.
아, 이 손수건은 집 나올 때 가져왔던 건데요.
Everyone's just distracted. I did bring this handkerchief with me when I left home.
오, 비단의 용자술을
Oh, a
놓았고
dragon embroidered
바늘땀이
silk.
꼼꼼한
That
게
must
이
that's some
정도면
meticulous needlework,
700만
which might net,
원?
let's see, 7 million? I'm not for sale while making cha-ching noises. It is.
그깟 천조각이 그렇게 비싸다고?
Very piece of cloth worth
눈이
that much.
썩어버린 거 아니야,
Have your
영감?
eyes rotted out, old geezer?
뭐?
Huh?
이런 고급품을
You don't
못
recognize the value of this quality?
그런 고물
Now I
반지가 끼고
see you're
있으니
wearing a shabby ring. It's like it's a true treasure.
뭐라고 했냐?
What did you just say?
야,
Oh my
잠깐
god, did
비켜봐.
he just
야,
insult
야.
his... He...
아우 시끄러.
Jeez,
Dante,
cut it out,
얘네 좀
Dante!
조용히
Please shut them up.
걱정했잖아요, 파우스트.
You had us worried, Faust. Amidst the chaos, a most gentle voice softly landed on my ears.
보기로 한 시간은 4시였는데
Ah, hey, what a
15분이나
cutie!
지나버려서 당신이 시계 보는
We
법을
were meant to
까먹었을 리는
meet each other
없을
at
테고요.
4, but 15
그렇죠?
minutes had already passed. Surely you couldn't have forgotten how to read a clock, right?
네,
Certainly
버스를
not.
운전한
There
건
was little
제가
I could do to
아니니까요.
alter the driver of the bus.
아하. 그래서
아,
이런 시계 인간까지
so
데리고
you're
다니는구나.
Talking,
알람
taking
기능까지는
a
없었나
clock
보네.
person with you to help with time. I suppose they didn't come with an alarm. The gentle voice was soon followed by one that didn't even attempt to hide their disdain. Come on, that's a little harsh. Let's try to leave a better first impression. I know my voice won't be heard by anyone other than the sinners, but I still can't help but get upset at the rude remarks.
너야?
So was you.
이번에 황금가지 탈환
You guys are the
작전
team that
말아먹으면
botched the Golden Borough retrieval last time.
도시에서 손꼽힌다는
Folks had
천재가
high
속한
expectations for
팀이라길래
your team.
주위에서 기대가
With that,
많았는데
what with some of the smartest people in the city being on it,
어쩐지 파우스트 씨
no
표정이
wonder
계속 안 좋아
Miss Faust
보이던데
wasn't looking very
제
pleased.
표정은 항상 동일했어요.
My face has remained constant. Shut the fuck up.
야, 넌 왜 가만히 있어?
Hey, what are you
얘도
standing
나름
around for?
분해파야.
Go on.
무시하지 말라고.
This fellow here is also the brainy sort. Don't brush him off. Heathcliff gave Yi Sang a sideways glance, but what he got was in response was
그저
lukewarm.
무의미한 자랑이기 때문이요.
I shall not, as that would be a hollow vault.
너 지하에서만 해도 말 많지 않았냐?
But you were a lot more
왜 갑자기
talkative
또
down in
이상해진
that
거야?
basement. Who are you? And what did you do with Yi Sang?
본인은 본래부터
I am.
이상이었소만.
And have always been whom I match in the mirror.
이-
Ye-
됐다.
Forget it. That's bless you. He just tried to stand up for someone, and that person was like, "No, I'm good, thanks. I would just like to fade into the background." And you know what? I get it.
첫 번째 임무는
Our
애초에
first
실패를
mission was
연구해둔
devised with
계획이었어요.
failure in mind.
각자의 잠재력을
We needed
확인하는
an
시간이
opportunity to see
필요했으니까.
what potential our sinners
그랬던
held.
거였어?
Wait, it was?
처음부터 목표가 실패인
A plan whose
작전이라니.
purpose is to fail.
작전이라고
That
부르기도
could hardly
못하고.
qualify as a proposal.
베르길리우스님은 어디 갔죠?
By the way, where
전
is
그분
Virgilus?
얼굴이라도 뵐
I
수
agreed to
있을까
assist
싶어서
with the
작전에
operation mainly for a
합류하겠다고
chance to
하던데요.
see him.
그분도 쪽팔렸겠지.
He must have been
이런
embarrassed.
애들이랑 같이
Imagine
다닌다고
accompanying
생각해봐.
people like these.
그 자식.
Is that why he
멀찌감치
dropped
내려준
us so
거였나?
far away from the place?
우리가 쪽팔려서?
Because he's ashamed of us? I mean, we are a mess. We're a mess of weirdos.
왜 비하 발언에는 반박을 아무도 안
Doesn't
하는
anyone
건데요?
have a thing to say about us being belittled?
그리고 자기소개라도 해야 잘난
And
척이든
won't all the
허세든 의미
boasting and
있어진다는 거
bluffing not
몰라요?
do much if we don't introduce ourselves first? The third red gaze fan. He has, well, to be fair, like Callie did too, didn't she? The Red Mist also had quite a big fan base, so that makes sense. Hello, Clint, welcome. I mean, depression will do that to motherfucker. Hello.
이번에 합동 작전을 하게 될 분들이에요.
These two will be our
Limbus
cooperators
Company
for this
clear
mission. They're the
ACC에서
Limbus Company
오셨습니다.
Clearance Department, also known as the LCC.
비포 팀까지 붙여주시죠.
Before that,
전 써두고
who decided this was a
에피랍니다.
good color scheme? Come on, come on. Accessibilities department, what are you doing? Hello, JCP, welcome. Before team of clearance, please. I'm Sword, and this is Effie. This here is Effie.
우리가 박수라도 쳐줘야 되는 거.
What are we supposed to clap for?
우와, 반가워요.
Wonderful! It's a pleasure. I love Honglu, he's a sweetie. Honglu was the only person on the team welcoming them with total sincerity. He almost gave them a standing ovation. A good half of the rest stared with cold eyes, and the other was wary until introductions were finished. Whoa! Don is a cute. These two sweet children, sweet
그
babies.
정도
all
화력으로
both
우리
of them.
사무소를 막을 수 있을 줄 알았냐?
I
적은데
am
무기까지 주어서 철수하자고.
a high-level manager. Let's go. A flawless plan. No plan survives first contact with the enemy. I doubt it is flawless.
자, 이번 작전은요. 저희가 숟가락으로 떠먹여 줄 테니까.
For now,
그냥
this
입을
is the
벌려서
mission.
골고루
We're basically
씹기만 하면
spoon
된답니다.
feeding you everything. All you have to do is open wide and chew up your simple tasks.
여기 봉투에 든 문서를
Check the documents in this envelope and do exactly, precisely as these papers say. That's very index of you. Our prescripts, you might say. The way Sword dragged out the vowel needled me a bit, but I decided not to argue. Even if I did, the ticking of a clock would be all she'd hear.
말로는 공조라면서
There's
함께할 생각은 전혀 없고.
not a lot of joining
뒷공문이나
together in this
쫓아오라는
joint
소리고.
operation, is there? You're just telling us to follow from behind.
자존심 상하네. 이것들이
This is
누구를 무지로
insulting.
알아?
Are they taking us for lovers or what?
관리자님, 이거 그대로
Look,
두고 봐.
manager, we've got to put our foot down and... Huh?
두고 봐.
Checking documents, that's a death sentence for everyone but one.
이거 되겠네?
Do as they say, I guess. Huh?
얘네들이 준 문서요.
The documents they gave us, they're flawless.
이것 봐요.
Look at
동선까지
this, it
전부
has
들어있어요.
roots
이렇게
drawn down
깔끔하고
and
체계적으로 쓰여
everything.
있는 문서는
It's been
정말
ages since I've
오랜만에
seen a
보는
plan
거야.
this clear and meticulous. As I said before, no plan, no matter how flawless Ishmael says it is, survives first contact with the enemy. Also, this plan probably doesn't take into account Don Quixote and his chaotic little gremlin ways. Or the fact that I am on this bus with multiple murder hobos.
제대로
Surely
된
this
작전 계획을 써봤던
is
티가 나는
certainly indicative of their knowledge in writing up a proper plan of operations.
물론
This
관리자님의
isn't to say that it
계획서에
holds a
대한
candle to the
발끝에
level of
있지만.
forethought you displayed. Altis, get out of my arse! Convinced by Ishmael's commendation, I opened the envelope carefully and read the rundown of the operation. Your best bet on who fucks it up first? I'm betting on Don Quixote. It's either Don Quixote or Heathcliff. They are the most, like, I'd say volatile of the group. The goal could be summarized as following. Reach the top floor of the casino. The main reason behind organizing this plan was the first place prize for the table game to be held today. According to the papers, winning the competition held on the top floor of the casino is the only way to gain access to the area with Golden Borough. 4 syndicates that join bid on the casino will be playing in this game of chance. The other 4 will be using the name of the infamous Ting Tang Gang?
이름이 조직의 성격까지
A
대변하지.
name necessarily reflect the nature of an organization. It's a shallow prejudice. Talking syndicates, so we're talking the fingers, right?
편견이라는 색깔 안경을
I mean, they're not the
굳게
only
끼는
syndicates, they're the biggest syndicates.
이상적이지 아니하오.
It is an ideal for one to choose. to see things through the tinted lens that is bias. Right. Back to the plan. We'll disguise as the boss of the Tin Can Gang and win the game of chance. Afterwards, we'll go to the underground floors where the Golden Borough lies. Leading up to the game, we'll use items and clothing we find in pawn shops to disguise as our given roles, enter the casino, and wait for the team on the top floor to win the game. That's about it for the outline of this plan. I think... Hey, wait a second. Won't this entire thing fall apart if our player doesn't win?
혹시나 할 때를 대비해서
We
위조
prepared
신분증까지
fake identification as
준비해놨답니다.
well, just in case the casino
카지노에서
security
불시에
runs
신분 검사를 할
random
수도
inspections
있으니까.
on visitors.
좋아. 다 좋아.
Alright, that's all fine and dandy, but how do you plan to
어떻게
win
잊었어?
once you're on the top floor?
우리 복장을 보면 감이 잡히지 않아?
What do you think our outfits are for?
카지노 딜러로
We
자연스럽게
practiced for
섞이기 위해
months
몇
to
개월을
pass off as
연습했지.
bona fide croupiers.
알아서 좋은 패를 넘겨줄 거야.
Croupiers?
눈만 멀쩡히
We'll
달려
give you
있으면
good luck.
이기는 건
Game
걱정할
is
필요도
in your
없지.
bag. All you need is a pair of functioning eyes. Oh, I see. They're gonna cheat for us. Effie mumbled the last part to himself again while casting a sidelong scowl at our group. He's making it painfully obvious that he has no faith in us.
콩콩이 버투목으로는 어떻게 위장할 건데?
How are we gonna take the place of Tin Can Gang's
카지노에서
boss?
제공되는 식사에
We'll put
수면제를
sedatives in the
섞을
food
거예요.
of the casino.
주방장이랑도
We've already finished
이미
negotiating the
얘기가
details with the
끝났답니다.
head chef.
수면제.
Sedatives. Sword and Effie winked at each other. It was a gesture demonstrating the two were ideal partners, able to tell each other's thoughts just from exchanging glances.
사장님, 진열 때
Hey, dear
여기서부터
pawnbroker, we'll be
저기까지
taking
물건들 좀 보고
a
있을게요.
look at the goods on showcase from here to there.
네? 아이고.
Huh?
예, 그러면요.
Oh, sure.
천천히
Of
둘러보세요.
course, please take your time, ma'am. The three most important things to win a game: lie, cheat, and steal. Correct. Pawnbroker's attitude took a sharp turn from disdainful to not telling.
그럼 다들
Now
진열장에서
then, let's
알맞은
take what we
물건을
need from the
가져가죠.
display.
우와, 이거
Oh
굿티셔
my!
디자이너가
Is that
제작했던 브로치죠?
Goopcha designer brooch, isn't it?
이걸
Ah,
알아보시는
what a
분이
discerning
계실지야.
eye you have,
저희
sir.
전당포에
This
대들고
butte
있죠.
is the
10개밖에 제작이 안
mainstay of our
돼서
shop's
아마
catalogue.
그러는 게 값이-
Only 10 of them were ever made. So it's worth positively.
저희 집 강아지가
My
산책할 때마다
dog
끼고
used to have
다니는
one of
목줄
those on its
장식이었어요.
collar whenever we took it out for
다시 보니까
walkies.
너무 반갑네요.
So nice to see something that brings back pleasant memories. I love you, Hong Lu. You can't stick around. It's 4:41 a.m. at my place. I wish you good gambling. Bro, go to bed. You shouldn't even be here. Thank you for popping in, but look after yourself, okay? Gotta go to sleep.
나는 이 소가죽으로 만든 장갑을
I'm down for these
탐냈는데
cowhide gloves.
이걸
Whoever
샀던 녀석은
had them
아마
must have been a
봉투에
fashionista.
적혀있는 대로 가져가세요.
Please take item
각자
that
맡은
suits
역할이 있답니다.
what's written in the envelope. You have roles to play.
이보시오. 내 봉투에
Pardon, but the envelope I have received
뭔가
says
사고가 있는 것 같소만.
janitor. It must be an error of some sort. Did you gamba? I have not gambaed. Don't you worry. No gamba has happened as of yet. I might do a roll or two at the end for funsies.
좋아. 다 좋은.
Okay, it's all
돈은
good,
어떻게
but
지불할
do you have money to pay for all this?
격 떨어지게
Worrying
예산
about
걱정을 왜 하는
spendings?
거야?
Who do you think
이
we are?
블랙
Some
카드로는
low-rank
못 걷는 게
hirelings?
없어.
There's nothing I can't afford using this black card.
단테.
단테?
어떻게 된 거야?
What about this?
고기는
You
예산
told
딸려서
me
못
we can't have
먹는다며.
prime beef because we don't have a budget.
수준 이상의 성과를 보이는 부사에게
So the rumors were
회사에서
true
한도 없는
that
카드를
teams with
준다는
notable
소문이
performance are given a
사실이었군요.
company card with no spending limit. While everyone was shocked at the proven existence of the fabled black card, a loud voice came from outside.
어이 할배.
어이,
오늘까지 자릿세 내야
돈.
한다는 거 나만 아는
Didn't I say your
사실이었어?
payment was overdue? Someone who clearly belongs to a vicious syndicate entered the pawn shop.
한 번만 봐주십시오.
Please give me one more chance. I'll swear I'll have the money ready.
한 번?
One more.
할배.
Can't you do
덧셈도
basic
못해?
maths? He said the same thing last time. Boss won't let me wasting precious time. Read teaching you kindergarten, you hear? I'm just a frail old man standing on doddery feet. There's really nothing you'll get out of shaking me down. Pleading with an overtly loud voice, the pawnbroker looked at us. Eh? You're talking back now? Yeah, go on, then get mad. I won't feel so guilty that way. In a way, he looked like he was covertly begging us to help him based off his expression. The sinner's attention was naturally drawn to the ongoing row. What are you looking at? You think I'm playing?
와, 진짜 전형적인 대사라서
that was so
대꾸하고 싶지도
stereotypical. I
않았어요.
didn't even
좀 더
get
창의적인
an
시비를
urge to
걸 수는 없는
reply.
걸까요?
Can't people be more creative about throwing taunts?
저희가
Shouldn't we
도와줘야 하는 거
help
아닐까요?
out? Maybe? Unlike Ishmael, who scoffed at the goon, Sinclair anxiously glanced
어쩔 수
over.
없답니다.
We have no
뒷골목은
choice. The
뒷골목
Backstreets
나름대로의 규율이
have their own
존재하고
rules and order.
그것들이
We aren't
얼기설기
the
엮여서 돌아가는
ones to
구조니까요.
disturb that complex web of their
우리
society.
같은 외지인들이
Outsiders like
어설프게
us will
개입을
only
하면
cause a
눈에
bigger
맞을
scene if you
뿐이에요.
try to step in. Pleased by the sinners choosing to stay away, the goon continued with the extortion.
돈이 없으면
If you ain't got money, why don't you pay your dues instead?
몇
We keep
번이나
telling you.
그것만은 안 돼.
Anything but that, please! Is this really okay to leave them be?
영 보기 그러시면
I shall settle the dispute for them, so it doesn't bother you, manager. Get out of my arse.
그거라는 게 뭐지?
What? What does that Tupster mean by that, anyway?
이곳엔 돈보다
A
더 가치
currency
있는
more
재화가
valuable than
존재해요.
money exists in this district.
제2사의 특이점은
It's well known
무엇이든
that Jacob's
잠글 수 있는
singularity
강력한
is a
보안
powerful
기술이죠.
security technology capable of locking anything.
하지만 그런 보안 기술이 생겨난 데에는
What is less
제2사
known,
뒷골목에
however, is the
오래된
extensive
문화와 역사를
cultural and
바탕으로 있어요.
historical background of the backstreets of Nest J that lead to the singularity's creation.
역사? 너 지금 그걸 여기서
History?
설명하겠다는 말이야?
Are you seriously about to lecture us here and
있는 줄
now?
몰랐다고.
I was never told about any mandatory education when I joined the company. Get schooled, Heathcliff. In spite of the opposition, Faust went on with her explanation.
이곳에선 사람들이
Here,
소망력을
technology
추출해낼 수 있는
exists to
기술이
extract
사용되고 있어요.
wish power from people.
특이점으로 승인되기
Although it is not widely known
보편성이 다소
outside
떨어져서
this district,
대중적으로
since
알려지진
it didn't
않았지만
quite have the reality to be recognized as a singularity.
일종의 운을
In
사고파는 거예요.
essence, it's
화폐처럼.
processing luck into a commodity that can be traded like a form of money.
이 소망력을 무력으로
It brought
추출당하지
forth the
않기 위해
need for ways to
어느덧
stop others
이를
from
방어하는
forcefully
보안
extracting
기술까지
wish power,
생겨나는 거죠.
leading to the creation of
그게
a security
지금의
technology
특이점으로
ultimately
이어진 거고
developed into the singularity we know today. Ha! Also, Infinity Nikki, wish power. It's a whim!
야, 파우스트. 이놈들한테
Gee
눈높이
whiz,
교육시키느라
Faust.
고생이 많겠다.
Must be tiring having to teach dunces in ways they can get it.
염두에 두고 있었던 일이라
It's
괜찮아요.
fine. This was within my anticipated scenario.
그 말투 무진장
I don't like the way you
거슬리는데.
said that.
자자, 그럼
Come
우리
now,
진열대에
gather the
있는 적당한
items and
물건들을 각자
to
집은
help with
다음에
your
여기
disguises so we
벗어나자고요.
can leave. Sword flapped the document of full scheduled plans to emphasize that we'd be busy.
우린 일개 회사원이지. 정의를
We're
위해
salaried
나서는
workers, not
히어로들
heroes fighting for
아니잖아요?
justice. Wait, not that word. No, you triggered him! You triggered the Don! A bad feeling rushing through my head prompted me to count the sinners I could see. That does not align with a certain someone's beliefs. Oh no! And it's one that would severely provoke her principles. I knew it. Ishmael seemed to have noticed what I meant and hurriedly looked
내
around.
귀중품을 함부로 약탈하려다니.
There she
아들의
is!
행동이라고밖에 볼 수 없다.
Thou darest to pilfer valuables from others! This behavior can only be seen as wholehearted villainy! Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Don Quixote! But it was a moment too late. Don Quixote had already sprinted forward and was swinging her lance at the Tango, who gripped the pawnbroker by the collar. Whack! It is Don Quixote. Indeed. Caught completely unaware, the goon was hit right in the head with the blunt side of her lance. Knocked out on the floor. In a frisky swing, the fainted goon became the center of attention for all of us inside of the pawnbroker for a solid minute.
참고로
Ah,
수감자들을
for your
통제하는
information, keeping the sinners in
제게
check
주어진
is not
업무에
part of my job
포함되지
description. That would be the job of the
이쪽 분의
person here.
역할이죠.
Don't give me that look. There's nothing in my abilities to keep her under control. I couldn't stop myself from defending my position, even when I was aware that my voice wouldn't reach anyone beside the sinners. Oh well, it's not like my defense would have made them look any less baffled toward me if they could hear it. Oh! The pawnbroker was the only one chuffed by this turn of events.
아이고, 그놈 꼴
Great
좋네요.
work, ma'am!
하지만
Serves
살짝
that
더
hooligan
세게
right.
내리쳤어도 좋았을
But I'll
뻔했습니다.
say, you could have whooped them a tad harder, maybe?
베르길리우스가
Virgilus advised me that while I am free to deliver justice unto villains, I must do so without unduly involving irrelevance in our mission. Thus, I showed moderation. She's learning. They're all learning. We had Heathcliff not punching someone, and Don Quixote showing restraint. Isn't that great? They're learning. I'm so proud of my kids. Her proud expression never looked so provoking. So you remembered his words and still leapt forward.
신념을 지켜야 하기에
'Twas
어쩔 수
a
없었네.
necessary action to stay true to my creed. Please understand my virtuous violence. A step below running through Yoshi's head with the lads. Exactly! She's learning!
그런데 이놈
Not to kill the mood, but that ruffian isn't actually dead, right?
영감,
I
방금
thought you
전까지는
wanted her to get
아쉬워하지 않았어?
straight to the wallops, old sport.
그건 그렇지만 이러다 유로지비가
Yes,
나서면
it'll be
여러
completely
번
smooth
복잡해지지
character
않습니까?
growth arcs and no problems whatsoever. Yep. Correct. Don't go down. I did, but things would get fairly complicated if the Euro divide showed up, you know.
유로집이?
Euro?
걔네가 왜 여기에?
Jibby?
아니,
What are
그보다
they doing here? No,
걔네 걱정을
Get
왜
that.
하는 거야?
why are you worrying about them?
아이고, 소식도
Not up to date with the
듣는구만요.
news, are you, man?
벌써 몇 개월 전부터
They've been causing
이
trouble
근처에서
here for months
뺑뺑을
now.
악당인가?
Are they villains as well?
아유, 저희한테는
Oh, they're
악당이죠.
villains to
뭐라
us humble
그랬더라.
merchants for
돈을
sure.
훔치고 있는
They were going
장사치들을
about,
쫓아서
what was
힘든
it?
사람에게
Roughing
나눠야
up
한단다.
greedy peddlers,
뭐에
keeping money to themselves,
분배하던데.
and giving it to those who need it. Distributing something, they said. Robin Hoods? The
부유의 재분배.
redistribution of wealth. Hey, Mersul! I don't think you've had a line since the start of the game. Ah, that's it. Those scoundrels are robbing us poor saps of what little wealth we have. And they don't even do the dirty work themselves. There's always local brutes they send. Can you believe it?
하여간 지들이 옳은 일 한답시고
Anywho,
기세 등등하게
life has been
다녀서
hard for
힘들어요.
us because of those
처음에는 뭘
self-righteous
찾으려고 하는 것
bunches.
같았는데
Looked like they were here to find something at first, but now all they do now is squeeze money out of us.
근데 말이야,
I
우리 피해야 하지 않을까?
just realized we should take our leave now. More toughies in the Tin Tan Gang might come this way. Muscle did have one line. Exactly, this is his first line since the intro. It seemed like Roger deliberately cut off the pawnbroker in a hurry, but I had a little time to think about the implications. The gang member Don Quixote had knocked out began to flinch as though to get back up soon.
골치 아프게.
Ah, what a
쓸데없이
hassle.
일만
You're making the
벌려서.
problem bigger than it has to be.
이봐.
Hey,
머핀 가서
Muffin,
뭐를 했나?
Sable.
아니, 너무 표정
was
보지
it?
말라고. 널려 있는 게
That is
정답이잖아.
definitely not their names.
얼마든지
Don't be
대체를.
so tart now. There are plenty of pawn shops around here, right? We can always find a different.
에피랑 소드예요.
It's Effie and
사람 이름을
Sword.
맛있게 만들어 주시지는
Please don't
않았으면
mistake our
좋겠어요.
names for confections.
그리고 널려 있는 게
And your
전당포라는
statement
뜻은
that
다시
there
말해
are plenty of pawn shops in the vicinity won't mean
이
much.
소동을 눈치챈
When
모든
said pawn shops
전당포가
notice the trouble
문을
happening
닫을
here and
거라는
close.
소리랍니다.
Don Quixote!
바보들한테 일일이 설명하기도
I'm getting
이제
tired of
지친다.
lecturing these idiots
얼른
on
나가자.
every little thing. We should leave. Right as I tried to leave, someone wearing similar thuggish clothes to the one we just knocked out, with a face that looked just as rough, stormed into the shop. Ayo, Kodja, have you seen our little...
이게 다 무슨
Wee, Slimy, what's going on here? What's all this then? We did our best to pretend to be innocent customers who just happened to be in the pawn shop at the wrong time. However, in an unfortunate occurrence of events, the goon came back to his
어떤
senses.
새끼야? 어서 말해.
Who did this?
내가 아주
Tell me
사람들
now.
찢어줄란게.
That bean is gonna regret the day they grew stems. Look, there. That red Hey, I didn't do it! Why is he blaming me? The direction that finger was pointing was simply too unambiguous for me to pretend otherwise. Plus, there's no point in denying that I was meant by red time puss. As I'm sure there would be literally no one else matching that description in the entire district. I sure do love
또
goons.
파심에
Who's gone down?
덧붙이지만 저는 전혀 모르는 일입니다.
Just so you don't get the wrong idea, I have nothing to do with these people or what happened here. I was just about to bring a towel to cool the poor fellow's head.
저 노인네가 진짜.
Smarmy gaffer.
기대도 안 했지만
I had no
집들이라고는
expectations for
바람에
him in the
흔들리는
first place,
갈대만도
but that
못하네요.
man really has a shaky reed for his backbone. Although the pawnbroker switching sides in a heartbeat and the finger-pointing clock slander over something I wasn't responsible for too hurt me a little, I was determined to stand firm.
야, 여기 작것들.
The name's it, Frog.
동작 그만.
Over there! Freezing your tracks. Mostly because that we had to run right now. If I kept letting small things bother me, I would be reduced to a pulp sooner rather than later.
뭘 도망쳐? 귀찮은데 그냥
No
다
need to run.
죽이자.
Let's just kill them all and be done with it.
왜? 아주 콩콩이
What's
파는
next?
뿌리
You're going to
째
wipe
뽑아내지
out of the
않지?
whole syndicate?
그것도
That
나쁘지
doesn't sound too
않겠어.
bad.
악의 무리는 단순히
The
뿌리를
forces of
뽑아야
evil
정의가
must be
떨어지는
uprooted with haste in order to raise the banner of justice high.
저기 너희 중엔 정신이 똑바로
So
박혀
there's
있는
seriously
직원이
no
저걸
one
묻는 거야?
on your team who's in their right mind. Ishmael looks insulted by this remark. Ishmael is determined to be the only sane character in the room, and so far she is succeeding. And seemed to be thinking of a counter-argument, but the Ting Tang goons arming themselves were a more pressing matter. Let's just get out of here first. I know you guys said this was D&D-like, but good lord is this D&D-like. This plan hasn't even gotten to first contact with the enemy, and it's already going wrong. I was right for Don Quixote to be the one that makes it go wrong now. I need to go to a small BRB because I forgot my water bottle. I blame the scuff. BRB. right. They didn't survive first contact with the enemy. They were just like the first person they saw they decided was an enemy. Oh, it's very funny. I love it. Nobody of us is in their right mind. This should have been clear much earlier. I don't think they'd be sinners if they were in their right mind. Confirm. Next. Who do I want today? I would like... Since Don is the one who's caused us some issues, let's get a Don. Let's get a manager, Machalan Don. Oh wait, no! I didn't actually select him. Oh well. As Sword predicted, all the pawnbrokers were busy closing their street entrances to avoid trouble. Hey, you pricks! Stop right where you're standing! You think you can get away with messing with our family? Tiny fave. What's the British syndicates and their pretend families? Is that the only thing they can think of to bond with each other? Look at the bump you made on our precious youngin's head. Good gracious, this was not part of the plan. Ah, nothing is part of the plan. The plan is there. The plan is never gonna work. Effie clutches his forehead as if it were aching. We thought about goading him to keep some headache pills at hand, if this was enough to cause him pain, but I refrained. My lack of head would have made the message far less impactful anyway. You do. You thought we were worthless scum until now, didn't you? I know you've been seeing our group as sewage full of waste. I don't think anyone spoke of us that harshly, Altus. Have you not wondered why we have been charged with the momentous mission of claiming the Golden Boroughs despite that? What? Why is that? Even Effie seemed taken aback by Altus's imposing attitude. Although I won't disagree that the others are rubbishes drenched in foul water. No, seriously, you're the only one who says that. Oh, that's what Miss Otis had been thinking this whole time. Oh, Sinclair, you sweetie. I have remained undefeated, and our manager is capable of resuscitating us, making us practically incapable of death. In fact, just the two of us should be sufficient. Though that weasel Virgilus seems to disagree. The point is, these won't be scrapped even after our countless battles. They will come back as the exact same pile of trashes they were before death. That is a very inspiring way of reaffirming that we're living, breathing garbage to you. Morons. Enemies are approaching. Are you prepared, manager? I mean, it'd be great if you could not. I mean, I guess Outie is sucking up to me because, you know, I resurrect them. It's best Outie keeps me on side, you know?
그 누구도 이곳에선 안전할 수 없어요.
I like the win rate button. I know I'm gonna have to learn it. I remain undefeated even though Dante has revived this manifold already. If Outie is standing at the end of the battle, regardless of whether he went down and she went down in the battle, then surely that means she wins, right?
잠시 어디
머리통에 적설났다고.
또 대단한 일이라도 하신 거겠죠?
To be fair, it's quite good to get through with just my unit.
의뢰비랑 보호수단에서 사용한 탄환값을 빼면 아, 오늘은 제 사비로 손해를 메울 필요가 없네요.
I like Handu. He's a funny guy. Next! Alright, let's edit. Let's put that support on that I wanted and actually deploy them.
네네, 작전 지역으로 이동 중.
Don, you made this mess, you'll clean it up.
상대하기에도 우스운 수준이었어.
They made for pathetic
별거
foes. That was absolutely nothing.
콩콩이파는 이 거리 일대를 지배하고 있던
The
집단이야.
Tintan gang had
한 번의
tight
전투로
control
끝날
over
게
this
아닌
area. It's not going to be the end of. Just then, more Tintan gangers began showing up from the street corners. Who sent your haircuts to mess with us?
우리
Haircuts.
제군들은
We are proud soldiers of Limbus. Effie quickly covered Don Coda's mouth.
미쳤어.
Have you lost it?
광고판이라도 걸
Do you want the entire district after us?
또 온다. 관리자님.
Was Altus just saying that their team is potato-proof with resurrection? Right, accepts charge. Yeah, that's the claim Altus is making. Altus says that they can survive my dumbassery. More are coming. Give us your command, manager. Hi, Outie. Outie belly button. Win rate. Win rate. Oh, manager has the Evangelion sword. Go!
이러면 할수 있죠?
뭐? 깔끔한 헤드샷.
I win.
머리통에 적절났다고.
죄송해요. 잠시 어지러워서 못 봤어요.
타겟 포착.
뭐,
1시간.
또
Not
대단한
quite.
일이라도 하신 거겠죠?
따뜻한.
I saw that. Nessie was like, did I actually pay attention to what was going on? I was too busy drinking. We love you all drunk here.
많은
I'm
사람들이
kind of
죽어가는 것을
sad
막기
that
위해서는
Roger didn't
애초에 투입하는
get
직원이
the
적응해야
Sayu
되는
ID. I kind of want to see my drunk Wynot in that outfit rather than Fishmail. I love my Wynot. I do love your Wynot and Tabuki stick. I want to get a really good ID.
먼저 빠진다.
Did I lose Heathcliff? Bro, how dare I lose Heathcliff? Wow, I shall impale. Good, good, good.
잘 들어갔네요.
Oh,
크게
Heathy.
의미 있는 성과는 아니지만요.
젠장 그만
Damn
좀
it, they just won't stop coming. Heathcliff ran out of ammo. Oh, that makes sense.
카지노에 들어가기도 전에 지쳐서 뒤지는 게
Oh,
더
wear our
빠르겠어.
lives out before we can even take a step inside the casino.
안심해요, 히스클리프.
Don't
관리자님이
fret,
있는 한
Heathcliff.
우리가
As
지쳐서
long as the
죽을 일은
manager is with us, we won't die from fatigue or other
너
things.
그걸 몰라서 물어보냐?
That's not the point at all. You better give me beep.
해결은 간단하다.
The solution
어떤
is simple.
조직이더라도
Any
그
organization
대가리를
can be
깨부수면
brought down by disposing
떠봤던
its
고기
leader.
덩어리는 무너진다.
With the head gone, the meat supporting it will break apart.
너 여기서
You.
유일하게 마음에 드는 소리를 하네.
You're the only one speaking my tongue here. You're straightforward, I like you.
짜증나니까 저
Proper
부수러
myth.
가자.
Let's go break some bones, head, whatever.
자, 전진하세요.
Hence, onward we travail.
잠깐, 다들
Wait,
돌아와.
come back here. Too bad, it's side quest. Oh, I love it. Heathcliff leaves the battlefield when he runs out of ammo. I think that's what happened. Yes, that seems to be what happened.
파우스트, 너 계속 이런 애들이랑
This
같이
is the
다녀.
crowd you're supposed to accompany, Faust.
삶은 늘
Life is full of
의문투성이죠.
mysteries.
그렇게 이상적이라고 할 수도
That,
있겠어.
perhaps, is what makes it an ideal reflection, no?
내 대가리 어딨어?
Tell me where your gaffer is! I want to see him now! Heathcliff grabbed a mook by the collar and shook it out violently. To me, it looked as if anything still conscious had already left. And maybe even more than that? The sea heart is gonna be at Carp Pagoda.
차탑?
The what?
차탑이 어디야?
What the hell is that? Makes sense! I love him.
이 근방에
I
폐치장을
love them
말하는
all.
걸 거야.
That's so good. It's probably the scrap yard nearby.
그런데 너희
Really
진심으로
though. Are you
콩콩이
actually
파보스까지
planning to
처리할
take down
생각이야?
the gang's boss? I mean, we're gonna be pretending to be the gang's boss, so it'd be good to see him.
그런다고 인사고과에
That won't be
반영되거나 하지
reflected in your
않아.
employee performance
있어?
review or anything, you know.
저자는 그런 것까지 염두에
He's not
두고
sharp
행동할
enough to
만큼
calculate such
명민하지
things in his
못해요.
actions.
계략 속셈 따위랑은 거리가
He's
먼
waste,
인물이지.
bearing little
말도
reflection
안
to
되는 일과는
schemes or
가깝지만.
plots. On the other hand, he flirts closely with nonsense. No, he flirts closely with Catherine!
아니야. 말이 되는 것
No, I
같기도 해요.
do think that makes sense.
문제 없어, 에피.
Nothing to worry
우리는
about,
항상
Effie.
플랜
We
B까지
always keep a plan
대비해놓잖아.
B, don't we? Sword spoke with a serene face. However, I could see her consciously, time to time, giving me reason to suspect she's putting on a veil of kindness. Oh, great plan, guys. Let me just blow it up. Let me just put a lance-sized Don Quixote monkey wrench into your plan.
여러분이 위장을 하는 게
If
불가능하다면
disguising as your given roles is out of the
다
question,
같이 콩콩이파
you can
조직원들로
get up.
위장해 버리는 겁니다.
You can all get up as many members of Ting Tang Gang
단체로
instead.
들어가도
That
눈에
way, you
띄지
won't
않을 거고
arouse much suspicion moving
순조롭게
in a large group,
꼭대기층까지 진입할
and
수
you'll be
있을
able to
테니까요.
reach the top floor without much trouble.
겸사겸사
We
콩콩이파에게서
we
소망력도
could
뺏어가죠.
siphon some wish power from the Ting Tang Gang while we're at it. Adjust, plan adjust.
의뢰비랑 보호수당에서 사용한 탄환값을 빼면 아 오늘은 제사비로 손해를 메울 필요가 없네요.
Next bit. Towering cars. Let's go take out the boss. Who shall we do next? Oh, that's LCC. LCCB. Is that different to LCC? Faust, I haven't used you in a while. What you got? 7 Association. Zwei Association. Lobotomy Regret. Let's go for 7 Association. I don't know what that is, but looks cool. Alright, yeah, I need a piece of that.
급행 주문이군요.
Go!
순수했던 나날로.
Pew pew. LCB is not
와서 이것 좀 보게나.
LCCB. LCC has both before and after division. Ah, okay. LCC is composed of LCCA and LCCB. Naruhodo. Thank you for explaining. Oh, come hither, fellows, and lend me your gazes.
이게 다
What is
뭐죠?
all this?
차들이 마치
Cars are
탑처럼 쌓여
heaped
있어.
up on each other, as if to form a tower. Neither of which is LCB, Limbus Company clearance before and after. I see, so we're with before, I guess? And the LCB, which is the Limbus Company bus. Ah, okay.
의무라군.
Somber. Oh, that's cool. The structures that seem tower-like at a distance were actually cars stacked up upon each other.
차들이 왜 이렇게
Why
잔뜩
are
쌓여
so
있는
many
걸까요?
piled up like this?
어떤 곳엔
Oh,
편지가
ho.
쓰여 있어.
Some have
가족들이 보낸
scripts
것인가
upon their
본데?
windshields. It must have been their families writing.
보고 싶다고 쓰여
This one
있네요.
says, I
이분들은
miss you.
곧 돌아오는
The
거겠죠?
owners are coming back for them, right?
그럴 리가.
Not a chance.
설사 카지노에서
Even if
돌아왔다
they did
하더라도
return from the
가족의
casino,
품으로
they
멀쩡히
would
돌아갈 수
be
있는
in,
상태는 아닐
they
텐데.
wouldn't be in the right state to happily reunite with their loving families.
뭐 가이드 역할까지
Well, to
보너스로
play the
해드리자면
auxiliary role of
이
your tour
골목에
guide,
숨겨진
here is the
랜드마크입니다.
hidden landmark of the street.
도박꾼들의 말로지.
A bitter end of gamblers.
이곳은 콩콩이파
And
세력의
this served as
중도자
a stepping
사업으로
stone
세력을
for the
불리는
Ting Tang
발돋움판이
gang
된
to
곳이고요.
amass wealth and power by dealing used cars.
로자, 당신은
So,
이런 데 자주
Roger, you've
와봤다면서
been to places like
뭔가
this pretty
부연
often, right?
설명해줄 건 없어?
Got anything to
언제?
add? Bet you could tell us some pretty interesting trivia.
아 몰라 기억 안 나.
I don't know. Don't remember things. I decided to forget all about the past and focus on what's in front.
저런 방해꾼들만
And I
없으면
wouldn't be able to
결심대로
keep
살아갈
that
수 있을 것 같은데
promise
말이야.
if not for irritants like them.
나가들아. 이 근방이 우리 구역인 건
Oh,
알고
Bowden!
걸음을 올리는
Who do you think
거냐?
you are? Who do you think you are to goof around on our
아니면
turf?
너네 차
Oh,
타러
what?
온
You here to
거냐?
sell a car? Nay! We mountain omnibus!
장기는 우리 파 담당이
We have
아닌데?
dealing organs though. Well,
이
I guess a pair of
뚜껑들이
eyes with
신경
pupils as
쓰이면
specially coloured as yours might
쳐주겠다만.
sell.
역시 제대로 찾아왔나 보다.
So we have come to the right place! We are here for your leader!
대체 어디서 온 건데
You're
그게
pretty bold
당당하냐?
facing a gang. Who do you work
우린
for?
림보.
We serve on the She's learning! They're learning! An awkward silence passes.
어디서 온 거냐니까?
I asked you a question! Don't stop midway! Roger! Roger! Roger. Roger's like, oh no, we're being attacked. Whatever shall we do?
있다. 힘을 냈어.
Oh, is that? Is that a Dante outfit?
끝났습니다.
It's very cute.
이러면 쏠 수 있죠?
사실은 그렇게 대단한 일도 아니에요.
피워보지.
혹시 칭찬을 받았다면
So, full stop he's swift is good, but he has very... So that's his ammo.
깔끔한 헤드샷.
So he's gonna run out of ammo next turn.
흐드러졌구려.
Yeah, that's his ammo.
피워보지.
더 이상 얻을 정보는 없군요.
Yep. Out of ammo. Click, 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 click. Honolulu's got a lot more ammo, but I guess he's just got like a bigger gun. Yes, Faust is Dante from Library of Ruiner, not to be confused with Dante from Limbus Company or Dante from Devil May Cry. There are a lot of Dantes to deal with.
하신 거겠죠?
먼저 빠진다.
Thanks for your assistance, Heathcliff. We'll take it from here.
더 이상 얻을 정보는 없군요.
다음 목표로
Pew pew. Yay. I was thinking Dante from Dante's Inferno.
보호 수당에서 사용한 탄환값을 빼면
I got reminded of that game recently.
오늘은 제사비로 손해를 메울
And
필요가
it's
없네요.
iconic opening level, shall we say. Not for the faint of heart. Wish canister. We've had you. We haven't had a you yet. Let's see what we got in the support. Red eyes and penitence. Kurakumo. Kurakumo gives me some stuff actually. I didn't realize there was a percentage thing, so we should probably throw some of that out.
검은 갈아뒀다.
Do I have anything else that helps out with that? I don't think I do.
총은 수지 타산에 맞게
Hong Lu can reset his ammo once per fight with his defensive
무슨
skill.
일이냐?
Heath's full stop office ID can come back fully reloaded later on when they bring in fights that have reinforcements. Ah, that makes sense. Warp Ryoshu. She'd have a lot of fun in Lovetown. She would. What's up?
형님,
Boss,
소속도 안 밝힌
some
분들이
fassel
낱낱이
who
들이닥치지 뭡니까?
haven't even told us where they're from rolled into town all of a
누가
sudden.
보낸 거냐?
Who sent ya?
차림을 보니까
The way you dress tells me you ain't lost how to bet on the butchers.
지금이라도 싹싹
I'll give you a chance to grovel for forgiveness. Do that, and I'll let you leave with your limbs in tow.
있는 옷을 순순하게 벗어주면
We shall gladly be apart. We shall gladly part if you were to take off your clothing for us.
아이 그렇게 말하니까 좀 이상해지는데.
That makes it sound kind of weird.
형님,
Boss, I think they might be
떠돌던
the
사람
odd
죄치고
pods
이상한 걸
people
한다는
we have been
그런
talking about.
집단인
You
것
know,
같습니다.
rumored to fadangle with people's odors.
이 역겨운
Ugh.
새끼들.
Disgusting bunch.
인생 그렇게
Let me
살지
tell you, that's
말아라.
no way to live. Now, our assumed big boss of the gang is looking at us with genuine disgust. I don't like the sound of that. I've not wanted to win a fight as desperately as I do now. I love this game. This game's so silly. It's so dark, obviously at times, but it's not afraid to be really silly. It's great. Kanto 2 has been goofy as fuck so far, and I love it.
적을 제압할 기회네요.
로자, 교전 시작.
목표를 달성하겠지만
검을 덜 갈았었네.
Look at it go.
잘
Flying
그만
across the
헤드샷.
battlefield.
머리통이
How you doing,
작살났다고.
6,
좋아.
5.
그만.
At least his one big shot still only counts as one ammo, so
다시 못 살게 구는 일은 없을
That's
것이오.
it's good to know.
사격 개시.
Look at the nuggets fly! Kanto 2 is the comedic relief for Kanto 1. Yeah, Kanto 1 was what I was expecting for this game after Ruina. It was the 100% correct tone.
먼저 빠진다.
But I can definitely say that
잘 가.
he's so goofy. But there's definitely some sinister things going on. It's just like, our wine aunt doesn't want to talk about it. Which, you know, is fine. I get it.
타겟 포착.
Don't worry, this Kanto is the odd one out. I'll enjoy it while I can then. I'll enjoy the goofs while we can. We have lots of pain and suffering ahead of us. Kanto 3 is where the real nice story begins. I do find that with gachas. They take a little while to like ramp up their story a little bit. Like obviously Grand Order like really starts to get good around Singularity.
많은
Camelot,
사람들이
whichever
죽어가는 것을
Singularity
막기
that one
위해서는
was.
애초에 투입하는
거짓거리지만 마.
Genshin's a
목표,
bit
일시 무력화.
lacking, I would say, for Sumeru. Star Rail's probably the only one that's like pretty good. Like Belobog is a good plot, and the boss fight's really good. So yeah, I'm giving
검을 덜
Honkai
갈았었나?
a crown.
꽤 잘 갈렸고.
This one's good. Oh, there was no real ramping up though. Kantos 1 to 3 were all out on release. Oh, I see. There's still funny bits throughout, like we'll have some very comedic intervello chapters. Oh, that's fun. Yeah, you need some comic relief, otherwise you have to have some happy or the sad doesn't hit anymore. Yet, tired little roaches.
어디서 온
Who
거야?
the hell do you work for? It's about time you told us. We
림버스 컴퍼니에서 왔다.
are from Limbus Company. Finally, one less milestone around the neck.
그러니까 거기가
That doesn't help at all.
참고로 저와 에피는
Oh,
이들과는
and for
다른
reference, Effie and
부서랍니다.
I work for a
같은
different
취급은
department.
곤란해요.
Please don't associate us with them. That's the last thing that man hears. He said the thing! The sheer frustration over our aversion to conversing sensibly must have played a considerable role in causing the boss to pass out. My condolences to the poor fellow's patience.
그런데 진짜 이 옷을 입어야 돼?
Do we seriously have to wear
냄새,
these
피냄새.
though? Stuff freaks
그리고 기분
sweat
나쁘게
and blood.
콩콩한
And
냄새도 난단 말이야.
smells grody too. Roger complained, lifting the shirt she took from a Ting Tang member with 2 fingers, like she was handling trash.
털도 있어.
Oh yuck! Some hair
한테는 눈이 없는
too.
게 부러운 적은
This is the
처음이야.
first time I'm jealous of Dante's missing eyes. I can see, by the way.
생각보다 질은 좋아 보이는데.
Looks pretty
얘네
dandy,
생각보다
actually.
돈 잘 버나 봐.
I guess their business was more successful than I thought.
나랑 바꿔. 내놔.
I want that, Bagsy.
맞춤형으로 제작된 옷이라 안 돼.
I can't. It's been tailor-made. The label here says it's good for all girths. Noticing that my gaze was fixed on the label of his clothing, Effie barked.
애초에
We wouldn't be doing any of this if you hadn't caused a ruckus in the pawn shop.
괜찮아요.
Oh, I don't
번쯤
mind. I
이런
always
옷
wanted to
입어보고
try on
싶었어요.
clothes like these.
꼭
It's like we're
영화를 찍는 것
filming a
같잖아요.
movie. I love Honglu.
조금 떨리네요. 위장 잠입은
To
오랜만이라.
be honest, I'm a little nervous. It's been a while since I've worked in disguise.
난 내키지 않는다.
I
이런
feel
건
like it.
겁쟁이들이나
This is the
하는
coward's
짓이야.
way.
저기 누가 이
Sorry,
사람
but
입 좀
can
막아주면
someone
안
please
되나요?
keep her mouth shut?
갈비뼈까지
You're
베일
free to
각오가 돼
try
있으면
as long as you're
해보든가.
good with your ribs being cut apart. Gregor's softly spoken riposte to the sinners got the sinners to crack up. For a moment, Effie and Sword seemed to wonder how they should take it. Before deciding that it's not worth mulling over and moving on, Effie then lifted a small container that appeared to be inlaid with nacre?
콩콩이파 보스에게서 얻은
This is a
소망통장.
wish canister we received from the Tintangan's
관리자,
boss. Manager,
당신에게 간단한
here's
역할을
a simple role you can play. What are you...
무슨 말인지 모르겠다는 몸짓이니.
I guess we owe you an
설명을 드려야겠네요.
explanation, judging from your clueless motions.
제2사의 특이점이 이 통 안에 담겨
The
있다고
long and
하는구나.
short of it is that this
이건
thing
사람들의
contains
소망을
Jacob's other
잡아먹고
singularity.
에너지로 저장하는 도구.
This is a tool that sucks up wishes from people and stores them in a form of energy.
적당한 시점에 소망을 종이의 형태로
When the
짜내면
timing is right, squeeze the wish power onto a
붙이기만
sheet
하면
of
운이
paper and
쭉쭉
voila!
오르는
You
일회용
get a
타투
one-use
스티커가
stick-on
나타나죠.
tattoo that boosts your luck to high heavens.
남의 운을 끌어모아서 꼭대기층에
Seems like a
도박에
plan.
이기려고 했나 보다.
Seems like the plan was to
일개
try win the
건달
game on the
보스가
top floor
이런
by
걸
scraping
들고
up others' luck. Imagine the boss of some lowly gang carrying one of these.
관리자, 단테랬나?
Manager,
카지노에
Dante,
들어가기 전에
right?
당신이
I want you
이걸
to hold on
보관하고
to
있어.
this when we enter the casino. Am I really allowed to carry such a big responsibility?
영 자신 없어 보인다는
You don't look
몸짓이지만
like you're oozing confidence.
당신을 지목한
We
이유는
have
있어.
reasons for assigning you this
첫
task.
번째,
First of all,
도박판의
a
제일
poker face is
중요한
going
건
to be vital when you're
포커피.
gambling.
아무리 표정 읽기에
No matter how
능숙한
good they are at
그들이라도
reading
시계의
expressions,
표정까지 가늠할
they won't be
수는
able
없어.
to tell what emotions to read from a clock. Good point!
두 번째,
Second,
당신이
I
관리자가
trust
된
that
것은
they've
나름
appointed you as
이유가 있을
manager
거라.
for a reason.
그나마 저
Call it a
수감자들보다는
hunch, but
쓸만할
something
거라는
tells
내
me you'll be more
막연한
useful than those sinners you're leading. Come to think of it, he had a point. I was given the title of manager, but never had a chance to be the charismatic leader I'd envisioned. Instead of showing respect, my sinners would constantly berate and threaten me. The only real role I could afford to play was bringing them back to life. Rude, but right, yes. While the sinners were engaged in fierce battle, all I could do was cower behind them, anxiously praying that their heads and hearts were unscathed. With a heavy heart, I nodded to let him know I was
좋아,
ready.
이걸 당신의 팔에 붙여.
Alright, put this on your arm.
당신은 이제
You'll
잠깐
become the
동안
luckiest person in the
세상에서
city
가장
for a
운
short
좋은 자가
while.
될 수 있어.
그럼 여러분은 콩콩이파,
Now
저희는
then, you'll
뒷목.
act as
서로
ting-tangers.
역할에 최선을
And we'll
다해보죠.
be croupiers. Break a leg, everyone. Vowing that we'll see this operation to success no matter what, we opened the door to the casino.
의뢰비랑 보호수당에서 사용한 탄환값을 빼면 오늘은 제 사비로 손해를 메울 필요가 없네요.
Sus. I got stuff! We have more time. Yay! shall be my person today. You know what, Greggy? We haven't had you for a bit. The Priest of Lamachaland. Or Twin Hook Pirates. Oh my god, I want the pirate one. Round 2 of who's... Oh, this could be a little bit better because I don't think Don's gonna see something so quickly this time. Oh, thank you for the follow. Sekiro, thank you. I'm putting it on Heathcliff this time, that someone's just gonna like bump into Heathcliff or say something to him and he's gonna like smack someone in the face. That's my guess, that's my bet.
부선장이 필요한가?
순수했던 나날로.
The casino could be described as busy. Excessively cheery sounds blared from slot machines. The lights were so bright that some of our sinners had to cover their eyes. And the security guards took note of our garish outfits to give us a customary nod. Sword and Effie, dressed as croupiers, discreetly nodded at us and then accompanied Roger to the casino's cage. I was amazed by their ability to feign expertise, from the way they carried themselves to their facial expressions they made. Few would doubt that they're long-time employees. What manner of sorcery are these dazzling contraptions? Try not to go sorcerized at everything. Like a fascinated kid, Don Quixote, you'll seem fishy. The guests here look dead inside with their dim eyes. And they smell worse than the Tin Tan Gan schmucks we faced. Oh, did they even wash? I don't think they'd be too happy about your holding your nose right before their faces, Ishmael. Here's Greco attempting to keep everyone in line. I've gotten 2 ads for retirement homes. I don't want to make them. No, normal size Phantom. Our generation won't get to retire. This is just showing you something you'll never have. But this kind of blingy stench I'd only ever caught from deckhands. Fortunately, most of them are too focused on the machines to care about what we were doing. Manager Esquire, hath you seen such a thing? Let's go gambling. Dang it. What must I do to hear the jolly bells as the other patrons are? I don't think I've been to one of these places before, so I wouldn't know. Looking at all the flashy symbols and numbers spinning had slowly eroded my resolve to act the part of a stern manager. I guess a little peek is fine. It says here to press the button. Is pressing it what one ought to do? I swear upon my minute and hour hands, I had no intention to press that button. Absolutely none. The hand I'd swiftly outstretched to stop Don Quixote from touching the machine unexpectedly fumbled and landed smack on the button. Yikes! And with an oh no, because he's very lucky right now. And in an unpredicted series of coincidences, someone had left the token in it. Enough for one game. Reels started spinning under fanfare. We could only watch as the chain of events unfolded. By the way, I hope Dante handles the wish stickers we took from the Tin Tan Gang with care. That manager? It was the only favor we asked of them. They better be doing a good job. It was me! No, it was still Don Quixote, to be fair. He was still technically Don Quixote. You can't count on Dante, dear duo. They're one of the few... You can count on Dante, dear duo. They're one of the few sensible pals who gets what's up. Oh, that's good to hear. With so many sheets attached, they should be able to win any game with ease. So the first of their We just need to be careful not to draw attention. Oh my god. Jackpot! This is terrible. It's wonderful. The players next to us stared with jaws dropped so far that their chins could touch the floor. Waves of casino chips plunged from the machine, so many that I wouldn't dare to try gather them all up. I'm so sorry. Effie. Sword. Oh, look, like Hawaiian shirts too. Oh my god. I came here determined to do something right, and it fell apart all so soon. A jackpot? What machine is it? Just like that? No warning? Right now?
잠깐. 거기.
A moment, please.
신원 확인 좀 하겠습니다.
Let me just check your ID.
분위기가 왜 이렇게 험악해?
What's with the aggro? Is that crime to win big at a casino?
이곳에서 운이라는 건
Chance in this place doesn't work the way we think it usually does. You could accumulate your luck for a big payout or trickle in small amounts to break even. But winning jackpot on your first try should be a literal impossibility here. Chips are raining down like shooting stars!
적어도
I'd
관리자님만큼
hoped you of all
책임감이
people would
있을
have a
줄
sense of
알았는데
responsibility.
겨우 돈키호테
Yet all
게임에
it took
넘어간
was
건가요?
Don Quixote's siren plea for you to give in.
실망이에요.
I'm
아무리
disappointed.
그래도 다른 누구도 아닌
You're
관리자님인데
none other than our manager. I expected you to show your capability and clear the disgrace of failure from us. Ishmael's barraging of scathing whispers was something to marvel at, as Gregor muttered in a way. On top of that, her piercing gaze I had never felt before. It made me want to weasel away under a rock, if there was one. Hello, Void! Welcome! For once, I thanked my clock for lacking eyes to meet her glare.
잠깐. 그거 하나만
Now,
문제는 아닌 것
hold
같은-
on. That might not be our only problem. Gregor was fretfully looking in every direction until he stopped to point at the shocking discovery he just made. And where he pointed...
언제부터 네 옷을 그대로 걸치고 있었어, 류슈?
How long have you been off your disguise, Ryoshu? Oh, Ryoshu. This was doomed from the start. Was a sullen Ryoshu wearing the same clothes she'd always worn.
난 남이 버린 옷 따윈
Has
걸치지
put on
않는다.
others' discarded clothing.
관리자 양반.
Manager,
아무래도
but
우리
today isn't our day, huh? It really isn't! Yep, looks like we're screwed. Royally.
말도 안 돼.
This
이 계획을 위해
can't
우리가
be.
얼마나
All the work we did to put this plan in motion.
파우스트.
Faust,
연락자들을 데리고
what were you
어떻게
thinking,
임무를
volunteering to
수행하겠다고
bring these
자처한
fools
거야?
along for your
수행해가는
missions?
천재 중에
You're
하나야.
supposed to have unparalleled brilliance, right? Then use it!
비록 제가 이분들과
Even though I
함께한
haven't
시간이
worked with
길진
them for
않지만
long, I was able to
깨달은
realize
게 하나
something.
있었죠. 불확실성을 믿는
I ought to
파우스트가
become
되는
a
겁니다.
Faust that believes in uncertainty. So what you're saying is we've defeated Faust's mind too.
계획이 없는
Ryoshu,
것이
your chaotic
계획이 되는
beloved.
순간 어떤 변수조차도
When the lack of a plan
더 이상
becomes the
변수가
plan,
아니게 되어버립니다.
all variables become constants. What's wrong with putting on discarded clothes? I used to do that in Minecraft. I don't know, Ryoshu's just mad at it.
이것이 저의 계획입니다.
That's what my plan entails. Faust wants to ride the chaos. Faust is probably, like, if you're a genius, it's probably very entertaining to be around people who make things chaotic because it's good to, like, not be able to guess what's going on. Faust turned to me with a tranquil face. Thanks to her, my role right now became clear. Alright, it's time for our usual gig. Let's kill and be killed. Oh my god. For my own sanity, I must accept chaos. Correct.
피워보지.
Oh, so funny.
좋아.
I love this canto. It's wonderful.
많은 사람들이
Absolute
죽어가는
10
것을
out of
막기
10.
위해서는
Best canto.
애초에 투입하는 직원이 적은
It's
게
so silly.
똑같이 별것도 아니네.
Murder hobo is the way we do things. If we can't do things via murder hobo, then we shouldn't be the team you sent. It's only the second, I know. And I've only played 2, so it's pretty easy to pick a favourite now. But to be fair, I've only played that 1.5, to be fair. I haven't finished Canto yet, so... It just means there's plenty of room for another one to become my favourite later. Wow! Sabu! Sabu!
바람구멍을 내주지.
Oh, Heathcliff still has some bullets on like the first and fourth round. That's nice. Get shot. Heathcliff has no bullets. Woo!
빠진다.
However, he did finish the fight, so that's good. And thus, the lack of plan becomes the plan is the perfect summary of the Sinners and D&D parties. Correct!
저놈들 무기까지 주어서 철수하자고.
Which time? We got about 10 minutes. Let's see how far we can get. Who do we want today? We haven't had Mersault in a while.
형님과 누님들을 위해.
Tomato! No supports, just me. I can't stand watching this charade. How much time are you going to waste fighting those small fries?
보통 그렇게 말하는 사람
It's often
치고
the case that
명쾌한 대답을
grumbling
제시하는
people
사람은
don't have a
없죠.
clear solution to contribute. Listening to Ishmael's disapproval, Ryoshu shook her head and assumed a confident look.
이런 게 예술이다.
This is art.
니놈, 그 칼 줘봐.
Poet taster, give me the knife.
영영 아사가도 괜찮소.
You may forever take it from my hands. It's also great tactics in a fight. If I don't know what I'm doing, you won't either.
날부치가 나를 떠나.
The blade will be better off parting ways to wander about the air for however long. Thank. Ryoshu held his dagger and threw it straight into the air. It stuck an anchorage on the ceiling and kept the chandelier still, causing it to sway precariously. Indeed, Ryoshu may be weakened from what she once was because she became a sinner, but nevertheless, she was still the best swordswoman we had, able to cut through steel like a proverbial hot knife. Sure, she treats my words with less respect than she would a wad of gum. That wasn't a problem. Everyone's eyes turned to the swinging chandelier, and eventually, flustered by all the gazes falling upon it, thus, in a haze, it succumbs. This is the most Ryoshu talks in a while. That's fair. Watch out! Oh lord. We caused a little bit of a scene! The chandelier crashed to the floor in full force, making a tremendous noise. And that's just all it did. Nothing else happened. Both parties were left staring at the fallen light fixture in the middle of the floor. So, what was that for, Ryoshu?
퍼포먼스다.
A performance. Oh yeah, an actually important lore line there. Many of the sinners are currently power nerfed from their true selves. That makes sense.
방금 그렇게 정한 거지?
You just made that up, didn't you?
그래도
I'm still glad none of us were hurt.
앞으로 무사하게
We'll have to
될지는
see
모를
about
것 같지만 말이.
Absolute cinema. That's what Ryoshu thought
이
it
자리에
was.
서 있게 해달라고 바란
Let's
적은
go!
없었어.
Well, I actually Scott, thank you. This will be an interesting experiment because I don't have any of my support.
무사히 영영하던 목숨도
Oh no! Hongwu got staggered! That's terrible. Player, ADM, I roll to do this cool thing at the end. I'm sure will not help anything. I don't care. I'll do it anyway. And then they let you roll. And then...
많은 사람들이 죽어가는 것을 막기 위해서
목표 완전 무너져.
게 아닐까요?
좋아. 탄하구만.
Guns. Heathcliff likes big guns and he
많은
cannot
사람들이 죽어가는
die.
것을 막기
하긴
위해서는
이러면 쏠 수 있죠.
You have to roll the nat 20 throwing the knife at the chandelier. Problem is, then everyone crit success to get out of the way of the chandelier, so... Or everyone rolled a really good deck save to get out of the way, so it did nothing.
먼저 빠진다.
많은 사람들이 죽어가는 것을 막기 위해서
키워보지.
애초에 투입하는 직원이 적으면 되는 게 아닐까요?
So that was a bit more of a struggle, which makes sense. Not using their
혹시나 해서 말하는 건데
support. Just to make
우리
sure
목적이
you all
카지노
know that our
1층의
goal is
박살내기가
to win
아니라
the game being held on the
꼭대기층에서
top
벌어지는
floor,
갬블에서
not
이겨야
reduce
한다는
the
건 알고 있지?
ground floor of the casino to rubble, right? I was certain that some definitely didn't know or care, but I figured I'd rather not remind her.
꼭대기층에 도달하는 것도
And not
중요하지만
only must we
게임이
reach the
이겨야
top,
하는 것이 최종
we also
목표니까.
have to win the game as our objective
우린
states.
그럴 만한 양의
Thus we need
소망력이
the
있어야
wish
해요.
power to make it happen.
우리가 힘겹게 쟁취한
I won't
소망력이
bother
어처구니
reviewing in
없는 이유로
detail how wish
한꺼번에
power
물거품이
we had
되어버렸다는
managed
이야기는
to collect
굳이
went down
언급하지
the drain
않겠습니다.
for
마음만
preposterous
아플 뿐이니까요.
reasons. It'll only hurt our morale. There's an update tomorrow. Start of the second anniversary. Next 14-day logins for stuff. I will make sure I get logged in then to get the stuff. I had to keep my head down, feeling the pricks of conscience poking at my
이곳에서
conscience poking at my heart.
최대한 많은 양의 소망력을 구할 수 있는 곳은
Where could we
어디지?
secure the most wish power in this place?
입구에 절 누르십니다.
That roulette next
카지노에
to the
온
entrance.
손님들은
People who
저
visit the
룰렛을
casino
통해
try their
오늘의
daily
운을
luck using
시험하고
that roulette
소망력을
and
뺏기거나
take or
혹은
yield wish
부여받죠.
power depending on the outcome.
그런가?
Is
그럼
that
내가
so?
기회를 봤어.
Then
저
I'll seek an
룰렛에
opportunity to
달려있는
snatch the
소망통을 가져오고.
container attached to it. Think you can pull that
전
off?
이것보다 더
I have
규모가 큰
carried out
작전을
countless
수도 없이
operations
해봤어.
much greater in scale.
관리자님의 어처구니 없는 실수 따윈
Your
아무것도 아닌
preposterous blunder amounts to nothing in the grander scheme of things,
분명
manager.
현명한 판단을 흐리게
It has
만든
to be the fault
폐기물들
of the
때문일
drudging dregs who
저들의 말에
obfuscated
마음
your
쓰지
ability
마십시오.
to make sensible decisions. Don't let their words deter you. Autist, get out of my ass! Get out of my ass! Stop sniffing my butt! Preposterous. Wait, I see. Wait! While we were busy discussing backup plans, Heathcliff was already making a mad dash for the entrance. Were we too focused on the conversation, or did we collectively lose our minds? I don't know! My boots have never been so clean. There is a joke about gatcha in that expedition. That'll be pick tickets for season 1 and season 2 identities. So there's plenty for you to pick. Oh, that'd be fun. In either case, none of us had a clue what he was up to. We've been Don Quixote'd twice this stream, Farron, and thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Heathcliff!
언제까지 입만 놀리면서
It's time we
일주일에
stop
박혀 있을
chatting and
건데?
move up already! And then he shouted at security from the top of his lungs.
너네!
Are you
스스로
ashamed of
한심하지
yourselves?
저기 있는 금발
That
녀석은
blondie over there is a
말고
rookie who's as unfledged as it
그리고
gets.
저 관리 잘하는 놈은
And that mate we call our manager has a bad case of lost memories and can't wield a weapon to save his life.
그런 우리를 상대로 헐떡이기나
That's what you're struggling against? What a joke.
저 자식이.
Damn you.
이스클래프 씨.
Heathcliff, that was too harsh. Here, much too mean, Heathcliff. If you want easy mode in Limbus, get the one who shall grip Sinclair. Just don't look at his uptight story. Okay.
들고 있는 그
The last
철퇴가
thing
아깝다.
that club you're holding deserves a better owner.
건방진 놈이.
You cocky little. The infuriated security guard swung the club with a furious wish, exploding towards Heathcliff. Heathcliff used vicious mockery, super effective. How far into this canto are you? I forgot the name of a certain thing in this canto. I'll tell you once we're through this section. I don't remember what particular number we're up to. And as Heathcliff swerved out of its way, a roulette behind him bore the force being smashed in pieces. The wish container! Spouts of what I assumed was one wish power, until moments ago poured through the poor remains of the roulette. As if in death throes, Sword let out an agonized scream before clapping her hands over her mouth. I couldn't help but turn away from this tragic sight. When I grow up, I want to be a wish sticker, giving hope to everybody. I could almost hear the unfulfilled dreams of those lost wishes in my imagination.
야, 잘 들어 너네.
Oi! Listen up, you thickos.
우리랑 쌈박질하다가
Do you
이거
want to
보쌈
admit
먹었다
to your
실토하고 다
boss
같이
about
묵사발이
breaking this
될래?
thing while fighting us and get lambasted
아니면
for it?
그냥 우리
Or do
탓으로
you want
편하게
to make
돌리고
it our
2층으로
fault and
보내줄래?
let us through?
이거
This was a
한
month
달치 모인 우린데
worth of luck.
2층으로 간다고 해도
It won't be any
너희
safer for you
무사하지 못할
upstairs.
거다.
이미
Eh,
무사하지
never
못했던
better
기억이
to
더
close
많아서
up. Never been too
충분히
close to
고맙다.
safety anyway. Appreciate the advice. Heathcliff came to me with one of his shoulders dislocated, likely when he was grazed by the
뭘
club.
봐?
What's
고쳐주긴
that look?
하네.
Do you think? Fix me up. Okay.
결심했답니다. 오늘부터
I've made up my
이자들
mind.
앞에선
Starting now,
계획의
I won't even try to
기억자도
discuss
안
plans or
꺼내겠습니다.
anything similar with these people. Oh, I've had that. I've had that feeling in a D&D session. I really have.
깨달음이 늦었군요.
You took long enough to realize.
파우스트.
Faust,
이럴 때는 그냥
this is one of those times that it's better to keep your
있어줬으면
mouth
좋겠어.
shut. With that, we dragged ourselves up to the next floor. I can see why you guys said this is a D&D campaign, because this is absolutely a D&D campaign.
보호수당에서 사용한 탄환값을 빼면
Wonderful. So if there's an update for
오늘은 제사비로 손해를 메울 필요가 없네요.
new stuff next to like tomorrow, I'm not gonna do a roll today though. We're gonna have no gamba today. I will save my currency and we'll do some next week with the anniversary banners that I assume there's gonna be. So for now, that is all I have for you. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming. Thank you, everyone in chat. Thank you to anyone who lurked. Thank you to anyone who watches the VOD. I really appreciate you supporting, no matter which way you decide to do it. If you have not already, I would also highly appreciate it if you can leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and if you're on Twitch, if you could give the channel a cheeky little follow, that would be great. Thank you so much. Save that gabba. New ID for Dawn. Oh, heck yeah. Thank you for the streaming. No, thank you for coming. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you would like to support me, if you have some spare months and you would like to support a creator, you can do that in many ways. You can do that via YouTube membership, where you can get emotes, exclusive streams, Discord channel, and merch discounts. You can do that via the Patreon, where you get short stories, exclusive stream, merch discounts, and free books. There is the Kofi, where if you like my emotes and you would like me to draw some for you, you can commission me to do that. And there's also small audiobooks in the shop. Last but not least is the merch store, where you can get these wonderful crochet potatoes, along with ebooks, first edition copies of books that I've written, stickers, notebook, and a very soft pillow. And I will be back. What day is it today? It's Tuesday. Tuesday. So, not Wednesday. Thursday, I'll be back. Because I'm busy on Sunday, we're going to have our reading stream on Thursday. So, on Thursday, we're going to be reading some Treasure Planet. But, until then, I do very much hope that you had fun. I had fun, because I hope you had fun. But, no, wait, I've messed up my own outro. I had fun! I hope you had fun. This has been Brandy Westmith, and I've been Library. Goodbye!
네.